Good morning, people. It's the 11th of June, I believe, unless I've lost a day. Let's see, it's the 11th. Time just marches by. Wow. Okay. So, this is Lou. And I was just trying to sing a song. I have some words in front of me, but they're not all the words, they're just part of them. And I haven't sang it enough to be doing that, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, it's the one that is Dog Star, and it's how the story ends. So here's how the story goes. A desperate plea to hold on to what I know would be good for me. The things that I do don't work for you, and all that you need doesn't seem to be inside of me. You said I'm so far away from where I need to be. I challenged you from the start. That didn't work out for me. Now, just have to get back to the playlist and start playing those songs. And then before you know it, they'll be coming out of my mouth. I'll be singing them to you guys. But that's three little stanzas, and that is not the whole song. There's a few off of that album that I really liked. I like the whole album, but I'm just saying. And it was actually an album. They put it out as a album, and it came in different colors. And no, I don't have it. I have YouTube and a playlist, so I can just say, "Hey, play my songs," and I mean, I gotta push something, but it'll work. So if I just had really good speakers, I'd have this house blaring, wouldn't I? We'd be rocking. And that's what I need to do. I need to be dancing. Because that will give you some mobility. So, that's how the story goes. It can be good, it can be bad. Things that I do don't work for you. And all that you need doesn't seem to be inside of me. You say that we'll just be friends. Excuse me, you say that we'll still be friends. But you know, it's real hard to go back to friendship. I mean, it's done. I guess it's done all the time. And I haven't had the occasion to have the wherewithal to do that. It would depend on the situation, you know, the relationship and how it broke up, and maybe you both peaceably decided you're not for each other. It's better to do that than to stay with somebody that is not happening. And see, the thing is, and I don't know, I just always think of things in forever. I don't know my right word, but the context of forever. It's not definitely not a one night stand, which in the old days, that's all I wanted. I didn't want to have a relationship with anybody, but you do seek out the opposite sex. I did. But then I was alone for a long time. I wasn't really alone, but I didn't have somebody living with me. Well, I can't say that either. But the point is, you remain the boss. You remain in charge of yourself. So that's hard. It's hard to think about a relationship where you've got to give that up. And I'm not going to be able to give it up. I can do sharesies. I can do halvesies. Or maybe even, you know how they say really both of you should give 100%. Maybe you should even give 150% if you want to get technical, because sometimes you got to go above and beyond. You just have to keep your eye on the goal. And if your goal is forever, which is a possibility, people, the power to seal you with your mate and your family is here on the earth. It was gone for a long time, but it talks about it even in the Bible. In those olden days, it talks about the sealing power. And that's talking about sealing families together forever. Even if the family is just the two of you. Say we find each other at this way late time in our lives. Not gonna be having babies. And I'm wise enough to know I don't want to have any babies. I mean, definitely don't want to have any babies. But it's more than, I was just thinking about the labor and laughing and stuff. And yeah, science is wonderful. Maybe they could plant something in there. I do still have it, but I mean, it ain't working. I'm past those years. But then, what was it, Sarah? Abraham and Sarah had a youngster way late in their years. But the point is, they were going to live a long time. In this day and age, by the time you're 60, you're supposed to be a grandpa. And I definitely am a grandma, which would that would be so cool. But anyway, okay. So I'm just saying, there comes a time in your life when you just need to look at doing other things with it. I don't have the strength to be chasing a baby around. You know, if you were to go out and adopt one, and me and mine are going to be very busy. So I'm just saying, when you're our age, we can enjoy the babies and we can go out and do good for a lot of babies, but we don't need to worry about having any babies. You know, definitely when you're totally in love, you'd really like to create a baby with that person. I mean, that's what I've found. It's like your normal urges, but it's, you get baby hungry. But still, that's just something that we'll have to wait for the next life for. I believe that's going to be going on in the millennium. I know if you're still alive when he comes again, you will be still having babies and raising them, and they just won't have to worry about temptation and sin and pain. There's not going to be any pain. No ill, no sick. It's going to be wonderful. So anyway, I do need to figure out food. I don't know why it is I always do that. Eating. Now, eating wonderful things. But I just don't know what those wonderful things are. I would have to be introduced to them. But, you know, to have food, go downstairs and have some food, I got to think, and I got to pull it out, and I got to make it, and all that stuff. So, yeah, you could say, I'm lazy. Yeah, you could say that. But the point is, you still got to find something that you want to eat. But I am pretty hungry. And what happens is, okay, the creamer's gone for the coffee, which I shouldn't have had it anyway. But what I did, there was a cup of coffee in the pot, so I put it in my cup. And I put milk in there, and then I put stevia in there. So I am not sure. Stevia and me might not get along, or it might be the coffee. There's something. It's just that I'm hungry, and I've got different things in me that are not satisfying the hunger. You know, like food. Okay. I don't want to sing that song. Okay, so the song that I was doing yesterday from Dogstar, what was that one? It was an old one. I don't remember, so I'm going to have to... Okay, so where would it be? Go to my YouTube channel. Things that I do don't work for you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to find it. Let's see, go to home. I was on home. Okay. What I want to do is get to my playlist. It's going to be down here, there. All right, there it is. Do 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 do. Okay, well, I've got 33 videos on my playlist that's titled Dogstar, and it's by Lose Touch. Playlist public, 33 videos. I wonder what that 101 means. I'm gonna have to turn it down probably if I go. Do, 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 do. Oh, by the way, I've got over 1,000 videos. And let's see how many. 114,909 views. So here, before long, I'm not sure, but before long, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Anyway, I'm almost at 115,000. And I can remember one to celebrate at 100,000. Well, I think it's time to celebrate. So when I had 115, we need to get some champagne. Anyway, I'm excited, but I just need to get myself growing. And I don't know. I know I talked about quitting, but what I'm saying growing is I want people to check out all my videos, the old ones. So like even if I stop, there's all those old videos that are good. Some. I mean, some are a lot better than others. Sometimes I'm on a roll. And other times I seem to be lollygagging. Do you guys know that word? I bet we couldn't find it in the dictionary. Well, maybe we could. I wouldn't doubt it. Just be friends. Okay, that's my daughter, but we got copyrighted on that before too. Karaoke. I didn't think you could get copyrighted on karaoke, but you can. So, in that instance, though, see, I had 2 videos of her and 2 videos of me, and so I took off the ones that were long and just played the shorter ones, and then they took the copyright thing off. But it sure seems to me I didn't play hardly anything and got copyrighted yesterday. I mean, if I did it yesterday. I know that I posted it yesterday sometimes. Sometimes I'll get done and then I get distracted and I'm off doing something else. But a lot of times I try to get it posted immediately, which means I haven't edited it. I don't really know how to edit very well. I know that I can take stuff off in the beginning and I can take stuff off in the end, but I don't know how to chop it in the middle. So I have to learn. So anyway, I might just not even worry about that video, but I hate that. So I'm going to listen to it and see, what did I do wrong? I think I need to go find some food. Some grits. Oh. Sicky, icky feeling. I don't like it. Nobody does, I know. I'm on my way home, sweet home. Now see, I yodeled just through that. Home, sweet home. Still yodeled. Trip. Okay. Anyway. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby. Show me that you're mine, girl. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Yes, I need a radio up here. I think I'm going to just break down and go ahead and get me an Alexa of my own. Bring it in here. So I can just tell it to play me songs all day. And what you do is, like I told Alexa to play Stephen Sanchez, When I Found You. And she does a good job. And then what she does is keeps playing music that's similar to that. So all you gotta do is tell her, Alexa, stop. But she does good. And you can also say, turn it up a few notches or whatever. Okay. This will be a shorty. A little trial run of a short thing. Now, if I wasn't hungry, I could take you down there with me. But I think I'll just not. You guys have a great one. I'll be back, because 20 minutes just isn't long enough, is it? And what you need to do is go, I don't know where you need to go, but there's a place you should be able to go and put on my video, and it should just keep on going. In other words, I have the option to do it randomly, so it just pulls things out of the air. And I'm not sure how you do it on here. Let me look and see what's on my post. So up here at the top on mine, it says Home, Videos, Shorts, Playlist. Oh, I didn't see the playlist thing. Okay. And then Post. On the post, just scroll, and you'll find where I wrote the titles of some of my papers. I wrote the titles so you can look them up. So you write down the name that I've got it titled under, and then you put On Lose Touch, LOU''S. And if you're just going by talking, it'll do a LOOSE or something like that. It doesn't do it right. So anyway, I'm going to go try to make myself feel better, and then I'll be back. And then I'm not sure what I'll do. I've got to start playing around with some ideas. But you guys take care, all right? Bye.